into this land that's so rich with life and love, and you feel it before the plane even lands. It's really magical. And you arrive, the driver picks you up, and then 2 hours later you get to Iguanas, and it's Hacienda Iguanas? I should know this.
Hacienda Iguanas.
Hacienda Iguanas, the gates open and you just know that you're getting close to paradise. The sun's usually setting just about that time, so the sky's starting to change color a little bit, and you just get closer and closer, and the homes get more and more beautiful, and you start to hear the ocean, the waves crashing, and then the driver drops you off at either Wave Garden, gorgeous home, or Casa Coloradas. Scotty and I are personally there to welcome each guest and to take you to your room, and we usually have coconut water right out of a coconut to help you hydrate after a long trip. And
the house already smells of food because I'm cooking the welcome dinner. So
you unpack, shower, come down, and we pour you a welcome glass of wine, and you sit down for a delicious dinner and get a good night's sleep that first night.
Yep.
A typical day on the retreat. You wake up in the morning
to the smell of coffee.
To the smell of coffee.
Brewing coffee around 6:30 a.m.
Yes, every morning.
And basically opening up the house and getting allowing the breeze to come in, and everybody starts to wake up, and we're starting to prepare breakfast. Fresh fruit, fresh papaya, which some of the papaya is literally from the trees outside. We might have a breakfast of quinoa porridge, or some scrambled eggs, frittata. So there's a mixture of light and heavier breakfast too, depending on how we have the day planned, on what kind of sessions are going to be for Pilates and yoga, and surfing as well. So.
And then in the morning, what everyone's super impressed by after they smell the coffee and the delicious food is walking out onto this expansive beach, and there is no one else there. It's so unbelievably untouched, well, becoming a bit less and less so as places become. However, while we are there, you'll maybe see at that time of day 1 or 2 other people walking on the beach with us, and
or horses,
yes,
turtles.
Wildlife turtles. And then we do this nice long beach walk, and then come back, and I'll meet at the palapa where either Eric or myself guides the guests through meditation. And so we do a meditation practice right before coming back for breakfast. And then everyone, either people want to skip out on the walk, they'll hang out by the pool with their coffee and their book. We'll do the meditation and start the day with an intention. And that intention is carried out throughout the day. In all of our classes, we revisit it, whether it's a cooking class or an aromatherapy class, a Pilates or a yoga class. It's really about that intention that was set, and then we sort of revisit it at night. So we, after the breakfast, will typically have a Pilates class or a yoga class, and then a little bit of free time, and then an aromatherapy class where Nave brings tons of aromatherapy and educates us all on what each oil is meant for, what type of healing properties they hold, what they attract. Some are grounding, some are uplifting, and everyone makes different blends that's unique to whatever they want to get out of the experience and then be able to take home with them, which was Nave's idea, and I think it's brilliant because nothing brings memories back like a smell. So if they have the scent back home, they can just remember this bliss, this pure bliss in a bottle. So it's kind of cool. And then we have a little more free time, and then one of Scotty's delicious lunches.
There'll be lunch, and then it could be a surfing session in the afternoon, or we'll do a healthy eating class, or just talk about how to make some simple dishes, and we'll just have like an open discussion about food for a session. And then they will have an afternoon yoga or Pilates class. There's definitely more free time, so they can relax or take a walk on the beach or whatever they like to do. And before you know it, the sun is getting ready to set, and we're getting ready for dinner. It's a full day.
Yeah, it is. And we have, right after the last class, we usually begin the day with a meditation and end it with a meditation. So where, again, we touch base on the intention. And then as guests are leaving, they're greeted with cucumber water or fresh lime water just to enjoy right before sunset. And some guests enjoy a glass of wine during sunset. That's also an option. And everyone just sits and watches the sun go down on a complete day. It's so beautiful. It just feels like you are getting everything about the day is focused on you and your bliss and your center, and just reflecting on life and how incredibly amazing it is to be alive. That's what it's all about.